To determine the precise measurements and dimensions of an object, we break it down into different parts. These parts can be shapes like flat surfaces, round cylinders, pointed cones, round balls, or donut-shaped tori. Form tolerance refers to the maximum allowable difference in shape from the ideal form. According to ISO 1101 standards, there are specific zones defined for form tolerance and all points of the feature must fall within these zones. Within the tolerance zone, the feature can have any shape as long as it stays within the specified limits. The tolerance value determines the width of this zone, indicating how much deviation is acceptable. Orientation tolerance refers to the maximum allowable difference in orientation from the desired position. As per ISO 1101 standards, there are specific zones defined for orientation tolerance and all points of the feature must fall within these zones. The orientation tolerance zones ensure that the feature is positioned correctly within the specified limits. Location tolerance refers to the maximum allowable difference in the position of a feature from its intended location. As per ISO 1101 standards, there are specific zones defined for location tolerance. All points of the feature must fall within these zones to ensure proper alignment. The location tolerance zones establish the acceptable range within which the feature can deviate from its desired position. Additionally, the maximum value of the location deviation is multiplied by 2 to determine the size of the location tolerance zone. Runout tolerances encompass both orientation tolerances such as axial circular runout tolerance and axial total runout tolerance, as well as location tolerances such as radial circular runout tolerance and radial total runout tolerance. However, these runout tolerances are treated as separate tolerances with distinct symbols according to ISO 1101. This is due to their unique measuring method, which requires different considerations for assessing and specifying the deviations in both orientation and location aspects.